My dad always instilled into us to treat people well. And one of the best ways to treat people well is to cook for them. At our place. My definition of success is if I can give my children at least what my parents gave me. And I want to lead by example. One of the ways I do that is working with Family Reach.
Ming changed everything for Family Reach. Family Reach is a financial lifeline for families fighting cancer. Cancer is the #1 cause of personal bankruptcy.
The extreme story that just sealed the deal for me was the single mom with a kid named Michaela.
When her son was diagnosed, stopped working, stuck with him for 2 years in the hospital, lost everything.
So Michaela and Raquel lived in a homeless shelter for 2 years. Raquel was told by the doctor that for Michaela to live, he has to get a bone marrow transplant. However, because of the sanitary condition of a homeless shelter, we can't administer. Sorry. You can't tell a mom, sorry, your son's gonna die when there's a cure.
We immediately stepped in and got the two of them out of the shelter and into an apartment.
And every time I see this kid, he hugs me. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. How's that? You look good, man. You're looking good.
Hi, Ming.
And that's why I do it.
I don't know about anybody else, but I need some tissues after that. That was celebrity chef Ming Tsai giving us an unprecedented access into his private world as he visits the people and the causes that inspire his passion for giving. Two other well-known chefs are doing the same this holiday season in the TV special Unichef, Uniting Through Food. Ming is joining me to talk about the special along with the mastermind behind the project, Hillary Gumbel. You guys, thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, Tina. Thanks for having us.
Now, Ming, I did mention that two other chefs will be joining you for this special, both Sandra and Donatella. Tell me what kind of made you and the other chefs want to be a part of this?
You know, all of us chefs actually have a responsibility to give back. I think that's it's a calling if you decide to be in the hospitality industry. We have great platforms to be able to give back, because honestly, food can unite. And when I discovered Family Reach 6 years ago, and I had my aha moment, right, when I met Michaela and Raquel, it was a no-brainer that this is where I'm going to hang my hat. A lot of us chefs get asked to do, 50, 100 charity events a year, and that's great because we want to give back, but I'm so glad I've now been able to focus just on Family Reach. I still do a couple other ones, but I really focus on Family Reach, being their president of the National Advisory Board. And honestly, we just this week we had an awesome event cooking live.
Great.
That Hillary's husband, Brian Gumbel, was actually my celebrity sous chef. So it's a
family thing.
A family
Absolutely.
affair. And thank you, Tina, for covering this, because obviously it's such an important cause. All of our causes are important, and when people like you spread the word, that really helps us.
Oh, no, I'm absolutely honored to do so. You guys are, like you're saying, taking your platform. Each one of you have a specific cause that's close to your heart. Like you said, we were seeing your work with the children and all of that, and how it all comes back together with food. But what are you hoping someone's going to take away from watching this?
Well, I think to Ming's point, it's the idea that each of these chefs that are world-renowned, they have the opportunity to galvanize tremendous support for each of their causes. We cover UNICEF, which is more global. We cover a wonderful charity called God's Love We Deliver, where they prepare meals for people that are ill that couldn't otherwise get food. They are given, a small example is a birthday cake with their name on it. It's a representation of being cared for, thought of, loved. As Ming said, it's more than ever right now, I think, the idea that you can find connection and common ground through something as simple as food is important, and the fact that we're able to do that through these charitable organizations, at the same time tell the really wonderful stories about Ming, Donatella, and Sandra Lee. It is the most heartwarming sort of way to spend an hour. It's a wonderful thing to do.
Well, Hillary, you took this from, of course, your cookbook, which all of those proceeds went to UNICEF, like you were just saying. What made you want to take it from there and make it into a TV special?
I think the fact that these stories they're worth telling. There's the cookbook was one level of Ming's success and his journey, but I wanted to delve a little deeper into his actual work with Family Reach and see firsthand the people that he gets to, the lives that he's touching. As, for example, Michaela's story is incredibly heartwarming. And with Sandra Lee, the people's lives that she is affecting, Donatella as well, it's much more informative to actually go and see them while they're doing the work. So the cookbook was one level. This is a great way to repurpose that. And again, bring a lot of people into how to make a difference in the world, make it a better place.
Definitely some perspective is well needed, like you were saying. Thank you both also for using your platforms to bring some awareness. I'm going to let everybody know when they can catch the series, but thank you both so much for staying with me.
All right, Tina, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Unichef, Uniting Through Food, 1 hour special premieres this Thursday, November 17th on both TLC and Discovery Family. Don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend will be right back.